Moving house can be stressful for cats because much of their feeling of security comes from being surrounded by the familiar sights, sounds and scents of their own territory, so careful planning can ensure a smooth move for everyone. Here are some guidelines to help you on your way. 1 week before the big day, empty a room and start getting your cat used to this new safe space by putting an additional sleeping place, litter tray, cat carrier and blanket in there. You could also feed them in here to help them feel even more secure. If you have more than one cat, make sure they have separate resources available. If you know your cats don't enjoy each other's company, it may be better to give them separate, safe rooms. On the evening before the move in a water bowl as well as a few familiar toys and shut them in the room, making sure you do not place any objects near the litter tray. On the big day itself, make sure they have fresh water and a clean litter tray. If they are prone to travel sickness, it is worth withholding food for 3 to 4 hours before the journey, but if not, then feed them a small meal and shut the door. Once you are ready to leave, you can put them into their carrier and load them into the car, securing them in place with a seatbelt. If needed, you can also spray the carrier with synthetic facial pheromones 20 to 30 minutes before to reduce stress. Once you have arrived at your new home, allocate another safe room and place the cat or cats inside. Along with their familiar belongings, you might also like to give them something that smells of you to help them settle, like an item of clothing. Provide them with something to eat, a clean litter tray and somewhere to hide. Finally, close the door and make sure they are not disturbed for a while. It is a good idea to keep your cat in their new room for a few days as it can be overwhelming to access all of the new house straight away. Most cats will let you know when they are ready to venture further, and this very much depends on your cat's individual character. However, when you let them see the rest of the house, make sure that all the doors, windows and cat flaps are closed and make sure they always have access to their safe room in case they feel the need to retreat at any time. Once out of the safe room, cats will generally rub their faces around furniture and doorways to mark their territory, which helps them feel secure. To encourage this, you can also spray some artificial pheromones beforehand, or alternatively use a clean cloth to wipe their face to collect their scent and wipe it around the furniture at cat height. Before going outside, it's important your cat feels relaxed in their new home. Cats should be kept indoors for at least 3 weeks to allow them time to regard the new house as a secure place and to build up a scent profile to help them find their way back. Some cats go missing shortly after moving house because owners have let them outside too soon. These cats sometimes find their way back to their old houses. Before letting your cat out, make sure they are microchipped, so if they wander off they can be traced easily. If they're already microchipped, don't forget to change your address details on the central database when you move. When letting them outside for the first time, do it just before a mealtime when they are hungry, so you can call them back with their favourite food. Open the door and step outside yourself, encouraging your cat to go with you. Don't pick them up. Let them make the decision to go outside for themselves. Leave the door open so they can run back into the house if they feel insecure. And only let them outside for short periods at first. You can gradually build up the time they're out until you are confident they can come and go as they please.